by introducing today's sponsor, the TOBENONE USB-C docking station. So let's get into the box. First off, it's a nice slide out sleeve. Wow! Oh, laptop ruined that for me. Let's try that again, shall we? Wow! There we go. The box is very nice and simplistic. It's actually nice to see this, but it's a nice little thank you card printed on the front of the box. There's no extra pieces of paper just floating around. What you get inside of the box is the TOBENONE docking station itself. This nice little brick here. We'll move that to one side. One box, there's two boxes. That one's quite heavy. What is that? And then underneath is your quick start guide, your warranty, and so forth. So we're gonna move that to one side and get that out the way. So in the first box, what you get is a USB to USB-C cable and a adapter for a UK plug. And in the opposite box, you get something that I've never seen before. This is a USB-C power adapter. You've either got yourself a European plug or you do get the adapter, which is nice to see. And then that just clips into there. So one thing I will say, if you want to use this kind of device, you will need a USB-C on your laptop. I'm not sure if this specific item only works on Windows PCs. I haven't tried it on a Mac or anything like that, but we will give that a shot. It might work, it might not. There's some things with Macs that you need certain programs and mirroring software and stuff. There's a little device itself. So on the front here, you've got your audio jacks, you've got your two USB 3s and a USB-C. On the back as well, where the magic happens, you've got your Ethernet cable input, you've got your two HDMI outputs, your VGA output, two USB 3s, two USB 2s, an SD card slot and a micro SD card slot for all of the gloriousness. Now, I've just noticed the actual port on the front is for microphone and audio dual outputs. And then next to the Ethernet, you've got your power in USB and your host USB right there. And then the outer shell just has the logo, some information at the bottom there, some little grippers and so forth. And that is the little device. The thing's actually smaller than my phone. It's just obviously thicker, but the power this thing holds is incredible. What we're gonna do is plug it in. Now with my laptop, this is the Asus VivoBook 15 i3, I believe it is. It does have a full-size HDMI port on the outside, but it also has the USB-C. So this will allow me to use triple monitors instead of just having the one singular monitor and then a dual monitor setup. I can now use three because I can have the laptop screen while two HDMI cables are coming out of the back here, which is going to be fantastic. Or even a VGA, which I don't know who really uses anymore, but it's nice to have. But obviously the main bonus for me is being a photographer or a videographer, having that SD card slot at the top there and all of the USB accessibilities. I can plug this into my laptop and not only have multiple screens, but also have multiple USB slots and also the functionality of just plugging an SD card into this, which goes directly into my laptop instead of having to transfer over to a USB stick to then put it on to my laptop. It's super simple. So I can now utilize everything on my laptop with having all these extended ports. And another bonus is this has Ethernet ports, which my laptop doesn't have. So I can now get maximum speed for when uploading for clients or YouTube, whatever, on the go. Now, again, it does have to be plugged into a main outlet, but that means if you go to Starbucks, if you go to McDonald's, if you go somewhere that allows you to use their electricity and also their Wi-Fi, you can pretty much just use this on the go. Let's plug it in and see what we get. Okay, issue. Laptop's dead. I'm gonna try the MacBook. Oh wow, it does work. Fail to prepare, prepare to fail. This isn't charged, but just to show you what it does with the dual monitors, I have got my MacBook actually working on this. This will only allow it to show 2 monitors, but on the Windows one, it will allow it to show 3. Unfortunately with Mac on this one, it only allows up to 1 extra external device, which is the top screen, and I didn't think it would work, but if you see over here, if I drag this over to the right, it now comes up on top screen here. Go to YouTube, everything works absolutely fine. Now what I'm gonna try to do is also plug in an SD card and see if this works as well. And there we are. Plugging in an SD card also works. So there we have it. If you have a Mac or a Windows PC, obviously there's limitations while using it with a Mac, but it does work if you wanted to try it. Because my PC only supplies 1 HDMI slot and then 2 device ports, it's nice to have these 2 extra HDMI ports here. So I could technically run a like 6 monitor setup if I really wanted to, just from this little device and my PC. But it's more the fact of the SD card slots, the Ethernet port and things like that within this device, all the USB 3C ports that I don't get on the laptops, on Windows or Mac. It's nice to have the accessibility for all of these different ones. You've even got the USB-C at the front here if you needed that extra one. If you want to check this or any of the other products out, they have a huge array of different products for Mac, Windows, and all the other different operating systems out there. And I can tell you right now, it's worth every penny because this thing is a godsend and it gets the job done. If you have any questions about this or what it's capable with, definitely leave them in the comments below and I'll get back to you on that. But again, I just want to say a massive thank you to the sponsor, TOBENONE. And it's a perfect little gift for people starting uni, at school, or if you're in content creation and you only have one little laptop. Super easy to get your workflow 10 times faster by just having 2 monitors. So this is going to help you no matter what. But anyway, capture, create, captivate, that's what we've done here. And I'll see you all in the next video.